He's young.
I know, but
he's young. But if you watch the business model in the game now, football, although we are playing with his passion, but it's business.
It is.
Yeah, you know. So
and
if he wants to.
I'm from Black Media. KUDUS, Mohammed KUDUS, ASAMOAH GYAN ababonten de futuo kese pa de ababe ma no e fa ne transfer ho nsensem yi. Abudia ye nenim se Mohammed KUDUS ebo eye West Ham United na ese omabie eye transfer window ni de ato no so obi biara ope KUDUS bia no obetima ababe fa ne free West Ham United. Abudia teams akese Manchester United di apim afi Liverpool die pim, Arsenal die pim, teams ni die bebele na eno na Saudi Arabia Al Ittihad enso team enso abase omonso epe eye Mohammed KUDUS na abusia ene sika eye Al Ittihad eye Saudi Arabia team ede ba bepe eye KUDUS no enye sika ketwa eye English America sika no $300,000 per week na watch bia no e wo se omutia eye Mohammed KUDUS $300,000 US choppable dollars edema eye KUDUS na ewusia anonya no nko a omuwi a cars ahodo omode be ma no aka ho afi efi ahodo omode be ma na aka no ni nyina eka saa contract no ho ansa na watch bia no omasa ma na $300,000 US dollars na eno na ma eye owura ye frɛ ne sɛ ASAMOAH GYAN enso aba abonten ade afutuo kɛseɛ pa de aba bɛma eye Mohammed KUDUS ɛfa sansɛm no ho abuzia mame musa wo ansa ne bɛkɔ akotie eye ASAMOAH GYAN sɛnsɛm no eye wo a enka wo bɛyɛ dɛ ese bo na Mohammed KUDUS ɛbɔ ni nyina no at the end of the day eye sika ɛna ɔpɛ enkrɔfoɔ sɛ ɛho behia sɛ Mohammed KUDUS ohwɛ ne age na ne age wɔ fam entika on share eye Europe onom na ka ne Man U kura na Arsenal na Liverpool kura mpo na konkɔbɔ kakra na onye fame ansa na echiri no enka wakɔ akɔpɛ sika kakra ebi nso sɛ da bi ye da ya sika ɛna ɔbɔbɔ no apɛ enti ɔmo de ɔmo susu sɛ enka ɔnkɔ gi sika no abuzia yenkɔ na yenkɔnkotie eye ASAMOAH GYAN afutu a wade ama Mohammed KUDUS also for adventure at the comment section no ase emame.
You know, when I was leaving, there were a lot of criticisms here and there, so I took it upon myself.
Do you think that it's okay for a footballer as young as you were at the time to eventually just say, look, go for money? Because, and I say this because there have been a number of footballers who have been, I wouldn't say honest, but they've just put it out and say, well, look, Charlie, I play football for money. And someone's offering me 5 times what I'm earning.
I can confidently tell you that people saw me. They took their decision because I went to that side.
Nice.
You know, because I remember I made some interview in CNN. They interviewed me and I said it will get to a time everybody will go to the Gulf. I said it. Now what are we seeing? Do you think, I mean, this is, you are not KUDUS, but I mean, recently there's a rumor that some teams... It will, if it's true, it will be a very tough decision for him.
Because Charlie,
I can't decide for him, but it will be a very, very tough decision for him.
Because you can either chase glory or chase...
Yes, so it depends on his people.
Charlie, right now, with my 6-pack, if I get even 3 weeks contract in Dubai, I'm a
he's young.
I know, but
he's young. But if you watch the business model in the game now, football, although we are playing with his passion, but it's business.
It is.
Yeah, you know. So if he wants to watch the business side,
yeah,
he's 22.
He is. But you see,
and he score more goals. For me, he can even. I won't decide. Decide.
No. I'm not asking you, and I'm very happy with the answer you've given because you've had to live through that,
and
you've had to make that decision.
And even when I was when I moved to the UAE, internationally, my record was much better than when I was playing Europe.
True.
You know, I was scoring consistently for the national team because it was a challenge. You know, the criticisms and everything. Sometimes criticisms is good. So I said, okay, let me prove these people wrong. what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So when I went there, I didn't even sleep.
Yeah.
Running, always working out.
Yeah.
And it paid off.
Yeah. You know, the reason why I wanted us to talk about this, and it's not really about Kudus, but it's just generally about footballers in their prime going to the golf. Currently, the Saudis are just throwing money at any good, decent talent they can find. And recently someone said this to me, says, do you remember Abu Dhabi? I was like, yeah. That was the only player who was anything close and probably even better than Patrick Vieira.
That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Diaby's career was cut short because he was just unlucky with injuries.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, imagine if Diaby had a deal at the time he was at Arsenal and went and made on $200 million and then had an injury. He would have gone home with a lot more money than he probably did. You know, because as a child, all I wanted to do was play football. And an uncle of mine says to me, "It's okay, continue the school." And he used that expression. He says, footballers are like race horses.
Yeah.
One day you're winning. One day you are near the finish line and you fall and break your leg. And that's the end of your career. So for young talent out there today, when they are playing and they have an opportunity to either play in what people say, the more competitive leagues, and to go and play somewhere where you can come home and be comfortable.
Listen, in football, we have a very short career.
True.
Very, very short career. And sometimes what I would say is, okay, let's take the English Premiership. It started from somewhere.
True.
They injected money into it and people started moving there. This is what Saudi wants to do. Saudi wants to inject money. He wants to bring players to make sure their league become bigger. If you don't want it, it's your problem. Now the league is very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Ballon d'Or, current Ballon d'Or is there.
Right.
Benzema is there. You know, everybody, Neymar, everybody is there. Talking about the whole aspect, like football career, in Ghana, sometimes it's sad. I hear about some great footballers who are dead, but people don't know. Their families take care of them, their funeral and everything. There are a lot of players in this country who are dead that people don't know, who are going through a lot that people don't know. Where are the people? At the end of the day, it's your family. So it's your decision. You understand what I'm saying? So they can do you the when the time is up, fine.
When you retire on your own.
In Ghana, they only mention my name when Blaster is playing. That's it. You see that?
Because we remember what.
So the rest is done. It's me and my family.
That's good.
When I go to restaurants, they will take pictures.
Yeah, the bill no better.
Yeah, the bill.
In fact, they expect a big.
The picture they will take it.
That's a tip.
They sound your best the tape to account. Oko Adoria. You will say, hey, you will
I will let you.
So all these things is about you. You know, people follow the masses, which is good. You know, you can follow the masses, you get some advice and everything, but at the end of the day, it's you. You know, so you take your decision. And I feel like people are watching the Premiership, they want to see you there. Personal interest.
When they move you to go, they should start watching there.
Personal interest. They want to see you there. Why didn't you call? But when you didn't call, you don't know. Yeah, so this. People,
I mean, the record speaks for itself.
Your loan season,
18. Oh yeah, quite.
Okay, let's go.
18. No, I like the record though, boss. 18 games in your loan spell. 18 games, scored 22 times, and then the season you played there, 65 games, 73, going up a day. And at the time, as you said, you were really doing awesome for the Black Stars at the time. In fact, that was the period you scored against England.
Yes, and you know, football as a striker, you know, the more you score consistently, it becomes, your confidence level grows. You know, you can score from each angle. You can play good football. You know, that was how because my club was a big club. You know, we had more quality players. I had more good players around me.
Yeah.
You know, so what I was doing is just doing the finishing touches. I didn't have to come deep. You know, sometimes I do come deep and do my defensive work and everything, but I was more sharp in front of goal. I had to just practice on my finishing because I had players around me that can do it. And this is what this generation are lacking.